Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me. So, what happened? We got a GST Council meeting today, and we had discussion on that, press release on that. But the sad part is, till date or till this time, we don't have any press release in our hand. That is why we are not able to discuss on what they have finalized. But whatever we are going to discuss is based on whatever has been updated through question answers of GST Council meeting. So I hope my PPT is visible to everyone. Hope so. PPT दिखाई दे रही हो. So the discussion between this GST Council meeting was okay, press release has been issued. Sir, at this moment, I can't jump back and go for press release. I would be really sorry for that. Though I will ask my team to arrange a press release if they get it in time. Or if I can go through this, anyone can share me. I would be reading it. So other than that, let us understand. Discussions has been done in three major categories: rate change, clarification, regularization. Then what was the discussion on GONs? And third is state compensations. These were the three major items which has been discussed today. So first, rate has been reduced from 12% to 5% for jerry threads and yarns. So this has been reduced. Second is rate has been reduced from 18% to 5% for uncooked, unfried snacks, fish soluble paste. Now, when we talk about fish soluble paste, so for the fishery items, there were three rates: 5% for 5% for fish meal, 18% for fish soluble paste, and 12% for fish oil. So out of these three, 18% one for fish soluble paste, it has been reduced to 5%. The third rate reduction was in LD slag. LD slag is basically a byproduct of steel industries, which comes from pig iron for the refining of LD converters. So this byproduct, this has been reduced from 18% to 5%. Then three things received an exemption. One is cancer-related drugs, and second is for medicines for rare diseases, and third is food products for special medical purposes. Then there are five items which has been regularized. So during the discussion, we were not able to get all the five items. So the regularization means there has been confusion for some period. So for confusion, if there has been confusion, so if someone has paid, government will not refund to them. And if someone has not paid, government is not going to collect from them. This is the meaning of regularization. One is trauma spine. Second is raw cotton, including Kala cotton from agriculture to cooperative. Now, other than three items not updated during question answer session. Now we come to SUV. There was a discussion on taxation point of view of SUV, and there were discussion that this has to be extended to sedan also, but two of the states objected, Tamil Nadu and Punjab. So therefore, so 22% rate is finalized for SUV. In the earlier notification, there has been four conditions for SUV. They were first, it should be popularly known as SUV. Second, length should be more than 4 meters. Third, engine capacity should be more than 1500 cc. And fourth, ground clearance of 170 or more. Now, this ground clearance should be without levying weight, means unloaded. So, out of these four, three conditions has been retained. Only the condition of popularly known as SUV has been removed. Now, in services, exemption has been provided for launch of services for private sector. So, if private sector is helping for launching of satellite, then it would be exempt. Then there has been discussion. In fact, it was a controversial point, and long time it has been debated, that when food and beverages are served in cinema hall, what should be the taxation rate? Whether it should go with 18% or 5% without ITC. So now it has been clarified, it will go 5% without ITC. We forgot one thing. When we talk about cancer-related drugs, so these exemption for these would be allowed only when they are imported by Center of Excellence or after recommendation of listed centers of Center of Excellence. Now these drugs should be listed in the list of Ministry of Health. So there are twin conditions. First, the drug should be listed or in the list of Health Ministry. Second, either they are imported by Center of Excellence or on the recommendation of any listed Center of Excellence. Now, we talk about, 28% on online gaming and horse racing. Now, in Schedule 3, point number 6 is actionable claim other than lottery, betting, and gambling. So, after this, new words would be added: online gaming, horse racing, etc. Now, this is proposed. See, I don't have the actual notification of press release, so I'm telling what I have understood. I reserve the right to be wrong at this moment because actual press release is not with me. For GST Appellate Tribunal, most of the states have agreed. And what they are trying to come, that they have got at least 50 proposals for GST Appellate Tribunal. State, so that GST Appellate Tribunal will be started at state capital plus high court benches, where high court benches are there. GST Tribunal timeline. So there was a discussion on timeline also. They said that on 1st August, we are going to notify vacancies or recruitments for GST Appellate Tribunal. In 4 to 6 months, so GST Tribunal would be, they propose that this should be in function. Let's presume that this August, they give 30 days for recruitment, and next 4 to 6 months, if they are planning, then this should be functioning by December to February. Now, in fact, they have said that they plan to start smooth functioning of GST Appellate Tribunal in this financial year itself. Then there was discussion on whether GST rate on millets were discussed in today's council or not. So this matter is pending before Fitment Committee, and because it is pending before Fitment Committee, it was not discussed in the GST Council. It is still pending at Fitment Committee. Now, there was a presentation on IT reforms and GST reforms, so that has not been discussed. What was there in the presentation? So other than these, um, as I go with this, whatever discussion was there, I have not see. Someone said that GST press release is out, but I have still not. My team has still not sent it to me, so I'm really sorry. This is not accessible to me. So I have got some other updates also that this GST GTS will not be required to file declaration by for paying GST under forward charge every year. Let me check, sir. Yes, press releases with me. So recommendations on rate, the 5% rate on uncooked unfried snacks petals we have discussed. This has been reduced. So one more item, IGST on Quarziba medicine when imported for personal use has been exempt. Then special medical purposes, medicines on food for special medical purposes, these have been exempt. And we have discussed in imitation zari threads or yarn. This was in our PPT, 12% to 5%. And this ground clearance for SUV we have discussed, and fish soluble paste we have discussed, and this would be for changing date of services, Antriksh Corporation, etc. So these are private organizations. And GTA will not be required to declaration of the scheme. And one more change that for exercising option by GTA, instead of 15th March, it is proposed to be 1st March of the financial year. 1st January of preceding financial year shall be the start date for exercising of the option. Suitable amendments has been made for this annual return. So up to 2 crore, the relaxation has been continued, and these will be optional up to 2 crore. So there was a relaxation via circular 183 on this clarification for ITC claimed on when we say with respect to GSTR 2A. Now the benefit of that for 1718 and 1819 was there. And in fact, Karnataka High Court in case of Wipro has said that has held that the benefit should be extended for 1920 also. So considering that, now this benefit has been extended to 1/4/2019 to 31/12/2021. So till date, we had 2A in, we were claiming credits with the with respect to 2A. From 1st Jan 2022, it was linked with 2B instead of 2A. There's a very good amendment that Rule 108 and 109 has been amended to profile manual filing of appeal under specified circumstances. Now, these circumstances could be specified, I believe, and the best part is that they will be that in case what I believe that this manual filing would be allowed in case when my vendor's registration has been retrospectively cancelled, because I am also aggrieved party if they allow so. Council also recommended to extend the amnesty scheme for GSTR 4, GSTR 9, GSTR 10, and revocation of cancellation of registration and deemed withdrawal of assessment order up till 31st August 2023. This is a very good move. For Manipur, dates have been extended for 31st July 2023. Yes, there's a group of ministers has recommended capacity-based taxation and a special compensation scheme. Now, in past, we used to have ad valorem duty payment. Now, I believe that once we get more clarification of this, this will be provided on taxation point. Also, they have inserted a new section, section 122 capital A, for a special penalty for non-registration of machines by manufacturers. So now we have gone back to the excise days where penalties or taxation would be on the machine capacity. I believe this will be for cigarettes and tobaccos. So fake and fraudulent GST registration, there is an amendment to Rule 10A. Now, if you remember, Rule 10A is about taking new registration without submitting bank details, and within certain period, 45 days, you have to update your bank account. Once you get registered with GST, then open a bank account and provide your bank details to the department. Now that would be amended. Now this would be, the time has been reduced to 30 days rather than 45 days. Then amendment to Rule 21A, Sub-Rule 2A, to provide system-based suspension, where system will automatically suspend your GST registration if you don't provide your bank details within 30 days. Now, this is very important. Rule 9 and Rule 25 will be amended. 25 is for physical verification. Rule 9 is for registration. To do away with the requirement of physical verification of business premises is to conduct it in the presence of applicant and also provide for physical verification in high-risk cases where Aadhaar has been authenticated. Now, pilot project for this was already in Puducherry was inactive, and the state of Andhra Pradesh has also expressed their intention to join this. Now, there has been change in recovery of tax and interest in terms of Rule 88, Sub-Rule 88C. And now we all know what it is whenever there is a mismatch in GSTR1 and GSTR3B. If you remember, a new form was introduced in 48th GST Council meeting, which was held in December 2022, I think 17th December 2022. Now this form was, new form was there, GSTR 01B. Now with this, a new form is introduced, GSTR 01D, to provide the manner for collection, recovery of tax and interest, where 88C is valid and you don't provide a satisfactory answer to the officer. So now we are going ahead with GSTR 01A. It started with GSTR 01A, 01B, and now we have got a new form, GSTR 01D. This will also help in and GSTR 01C would be with rule 88D, where there's a mismatch in ITC. We had been discussing this with the help of news items, that this GSR 01, whenever your ITC is more than your GSTR 2B and you are claiming it, then a notice will be issued, and so new form is there, GSTR 01C. Now with GSTR 01C, so we have got now 4 forms: 01A, 01B, 01C, 01D. And because the name signifies like this, it comes in this way: 01A, B, C, D. So 01A, 01B, I am sure that part A notice is given, and in part B you have to give reply. So still waiting for more detail, but what I feel, because the name are similar, the chain is similar, so replies would be in, so the notice would be in part A of these forms, 01C, 01D, and the replies you have to submit in 01 part B of 01C or part B of 01D. This is my understanding. I am not purview of these forms, how they will look, but what I understand, it will go like this. So other amendments are not as such, so account segregator or something like that. So now a section, a clause has been introduced for clarifying place of supply in section 10 of IGST. So unless I read this exact notification, I will not be able to comment on it. And council has said that a state level coordination committee will be made, and a new interim report for IT system reforms has been issued. See, there are issues with compensation. What has been done with the compensation, that now Union Finance Minister has categorically said that we had made payment to all states who had submitted AG certified claims. So the payments are pending for only for certificate. So the claims have been received, but these claims are not backed by AG certificates. So whenever they will submit the certificate, their payment will be released. So this is all what I have understood with the clarification, and because I have received late this working, and therefore I was not able to understand, and really sorry for mismatch of the timing. I tried my level best, kept this discussion at 9 p.m. in the night, but again the press release came after 9 p.m. I'm extremely sorry for this. I hope I was able to help you understanding whatever I have understood and whatever press release I could read during the period. Thanking you. Thanks a lot. If anyone has any question, they can write in the comment section. So, or sorry, in the chat messenger, and I will reply to them. If you have any question. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Thank you.